Hello, I would like to be giving my presentation on Apple. I would first like to give a brief outline of what my presentation has in store. Firstly, I would be talking about the background of Apple itself. Secondly, the CSR activities of Apple for its organization. And then lastly, the CSR activities and how effective they are for the society around Apple. The background of Apple consists of that it was started in 1976 by Steve Wojcicki and Steve Jobs. Apple is mainly Apple is mainly consisting of being a multinational technology company which specializes in consumer electronics, computer softwares, and online services. The CSR activities of Apple for its organization, firstly, are heavily influenced by Apple's programs for recycling, which is very important to its mission statement. This can be seen as being done in 99% of the countries that it operates in, as it has established a line of robots that can disassemble any iPhone in 11 seconds, so that the amount of metal and plastic waste in landfills is decreased. Secondly, Apple's next CSR activity consists of sustainable sourcing of its products and raw materials. All the fibers Apple uses in product packaging are 100% reasonably sourced. All suppliers of tin, titanium, gold, and cobalt sellers and refined participant in third-party audits. Apple has partnered with conservation funds to protect 36,000 acres of sustainable forests in Northern California and Maine to harvest responsibly 30,000 metric tons of wood. Lastly, Apple aims to contribute to transition up to 1 million acres of forest across 5 southern provinces into responsibly management by 2020. Lastly, the CSR activities consist of Apple's water recycling. Apple used more than 1.2 billion gallons of water in 2009. This includes a small portion of recycled water and temporary fresh water. Suppliers conserved about 30.5 billion gallons fresh water to date, and 9.3 billion gallons of water were conserved in 2009. Cooling system in company data centers can reuse water up to 35 times. Apple Park, a campus in San Bernardino, uses 75% recycled non-potable water. Apple campus in Austin, Texas irrigates its drought-tolerant plants using 600,000 gallons of rainwater. Now moving on to the CSR activities and their effectiveness to the society. Firstly, this brings benefit and progress to the people and society in the following ways. In its employment strategies, Apple employees from underrepresented groups have risen by 64%, and now for over half of Apple US's workforce. The number of black workers in the USA have increased by more than 50%, with a 60% rise in leads. The number of Hispanic Latinx employees in USA has increased by more than 80% and a 90% in leads. Globally, the number of female employees has increased by more than 70%, with an 85% rise in leads. This is to highlight Apple's diversity and ethnic responsibility towards their employment strategies. Next, CSR activity that Apple does for its society involves with environmental protection and sustainable development. This can be done. Apple has done by the following innovations, such as features in iPhone, Macs, and other solutions, such as cloud phone system, have been updated. But Apple is currently working with 2 of its aluminium suppliers to develop the first carbon-free aluminium smelting process. Low-carbon aluminium is being used as parts and components in 16-inch MacBook Pros. Apple reduced use of these gases by more than 242,000 metric tons in 2019. Lastly, the last CSR activity influencing the society is Apple started a premium reselling program which deals with goods and services and programs to meet educational requirements. Apple also provides a mobile learning platform which gives access to educational content via iTunes and UStore. Students and instructors use the iTunes UStore to exchange and distribute educational material online. Apple has created a variety of educational goods, services, and initiatives. These items are sold to educators by Apple through its direct sales force, third-party resellers, and its online and physical shops. Uh, Thank you. I'm done with my presentation.